Hey, Katie Kimball here from Kitchen Stewardship and Kids Cook Real Food. Want to experiment with me? Leah and I made some videos of our testing with the mock mill and einkorn and gluten-free grains, and I just wanted to let you know a little bit about what you'll see. We tried some whole grain gluten-free tortillas and we had to improvise a little. Okay, we had to improvise a lot because at first I didn't want to use the original recipe's flour mixture. It wasn't actually whole grain, okay? It had starches in it. So then I decided to try to reverse engineer Jovial Foods whole grain gluten-free blend. I just kind of read the ingredients and guessed at the percentages to balance the flours. Then I didn't have any teff. So I'm like, what do I use? We used quinoa instead. Phew! So that was a lot of improvising. Amazingly, the tortillas actually turned out okay. They're still soft the next day. And they were a little bitter, tasting by themselves. That's the quinoa, darn quinoa. But they were excellent once they were part of a quesadilla. Check the video to see what we did with weighing and freshly milling our grains.
Hi, we're here from Kids Cook Real Food, and we're going to show you some gluten-free tortillas. Hi, we're here. We're going to show you some, I don't know.
Gluten-free tortillas. This is going to be
Gluten-free tortillas.
This is totally unscripted. We're just working in the kitchen and we're going to do an experiment today. We've made brown rice flour tortillas and they were hard to work with. We've made einkorn, we've made whole wheat. Today we're going to make a gluten-free flour blend that is whole grain, and we're just flying by the seat of our pants because we don't even have the teff that it calls for. Okay, so we're baking by weight today, which means we're going to measure all of our whole grains first and then send them through the grain mill one time. Okay, so Leah, turn on and tear out the scale. So 0 grams, so that means it's teared out. And so we need 110 grams of sorghum.
Can I do it?
Okay, ready, Gabe? Push the on button. Let me pour it through. Okay, off. Done. Alright, now in Kids Cook Real Food, we teach kids to move our ingredients to the right. When we're finished, we read left to right. So we'll do that. Now we got a little low on space here. Quinoa, 55 grams. Gabe, you want to help me, Gabe? You can pour the bag.
I'm pouring the bag.
Now 40 grams of millet. 40 grams of brown rice. Is that going to be too heavy for you?
No.
You want to hold on? Gabe's going to do this one. All right, Turbo, you guys work together. This will be the fastest one ever. 30 grams chickpeas.
Oh, I love chickpeas.
You do love them. I don't think we can eat these, though.
Don't touch it again.
We can't weigh Gabe. I'm not going to cook with you. That'll work. Turn the machine on. What's next? Here, Leah. Can you read that?
What's my 1 tablespoon?
Psyllium.
Husk.
Psyllium husk. That's this.
Can I do it?
Gabe, can you find the biggest spoon? Show us the biggest spoon. Ooh, that's the one. Thank you, Gabe. So move that across. What's the next ingredient?
It says 1 teaspoon baking powder.
What is this?
I'll dump it in.
You're the dumper. Leah's measuring flat. No holes, no hills. And then, I'm just a sous chef. Salt is next. How many?
It says 1.5 teaspoons. Dumpy?
Good dumping. All right, now,
I'll do it.
Now you use your left hand with your thumb to hook the bowl, and your right hand stir with circles. Just circles. Yep. We're going to try to mix it all up, and then Sissy will help too. We need a couple tablespoons. This is palm shortening. We're going to use
2 tablespoons.
I feel like we should just add it up. Is that crazy? That's pretty good. Ready?
Can I
So you're gonna. No, this is Leah's turn. You had a turn, and now Leah gets a turn. You have to go back and forth like this with the pastry blender. So find any big bits of fat and rub them like that in between your fingers with like flour too, and try to get them smaller. Mix all that flour in there. Is this fun, Gabe? All right, it says a half cup to a full cup of water. It's gonna, and it just says to just do it with our hands. So I've got a little more than a cup. Nope, I will do it. Ready, guys? You just keep your dirty hands in there. Start mixing it together. Oh boy. Gabe likes it. I don't usually have kids do new recipes by themselves. That's a lot to ask. I like to practice with them, or at least talk it through, as long as they know all the skills. This one's some new skills here. Is it like Play-Doh, Gabe?
Yeah.
Messy.
Smushy. Don't break it up. No, don't break it up. I want to.
We don't want it broken up. What do we think?
Do it. A little more right there.
What, a teeny bit more?
Start off pouring some more in.
So I'm swinging the dough around the bowl, pressing it down into one big ball. I think it's moist enough. So that was about 2/3 to 3/4 cup water. That's going to change depending on how moist your air is. All right, want to see us roll that gluten-free tortilla? Whole grain gluten-free. We let it rest for 30 minutes for the psyllium husk to do its thing. Smash it. Just like any tortilla. So we made balls, and this is our same rolling skill that we teach in the intermediate level of Kids Cook Real Food. We don't usually use parchment paper, but with gluten-free dough, it's so fragile. It just is so crumbly that you've got to use parchment paper. So you're going to go back and forth a lot. Nope, back and forth only, because right now it's so smushy. We're not really used to the smushy dough. We're used to gluten. There you go. So Leah's first north-south roll made a very long, skinny tortilla, didn't it? So now we got to try to spread it out. Gluten-free dough is hard to work with. I think it might be as thin as it's going to get here, Seth. Probably not the shape you were thinking of. It's kind of like a pair of lungs, but it tastes good. It'll work. So we peel the top layer off, and then this bottom layer is actually going to go right onto the griddle, and then I've got to peel it off. So usually our kids cook the tortillas. This time Leah doesn't want to mess with this dough.
No.
I don't blame you. Thank you for checking that out. I hope you enjoyed experimenting with us. It's kind of what we do here at Kitchen Stewardship with the help of my Kids Cook Real Food kids. We test things out, we taste test, we try new recipes, we try new tools, and we have a lot of fun and make a lot of mess in the kitchen doing all the failures so that you don't have to. I hope that you will join us always in teaching your kids to cook. Just get them in the kitchen, do something. As you can see, even if you don't know what you're doing, you can still invite the kids in. Thank you again, Katie Kimball from Kitchen Stewardship and Kids Cook Real Food. Keep checking the grain milling series, our grinding challenge, for more experimentation. Alright, is it okay if I finish it off? Since this is a new consistency of dough?
No.
Or we'll wash our hands in the